This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Regina League.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Good Neighbor Podcast. I'm Regina, and I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And one of my favorite things to do is talk to local business owners. And today I'm lucky I get to talk to two fabulous women. They are the owners of Clutter. I have Stephanie Brayman and Abby Voorhees. Welcome, ladies.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
And
for
you
having
guys
us.
are in the Charlotte area
Yes, we are.
making magic happen. We all could use a little bit of you guys.
Absolutely.
Well, first of all, let's start with learning a little bit about each of you and why you started this business.
Yeah, I'm Stephanie Brayman.
And I'm Abby Voorhees.
And actually, Abby and I met each other when we were not in home organizing. And I was actually her trainer in fitness.
Oh, wow.
And so we actually started working for another local home organizing company together. And we were, getting along well, doing great, having a wonderful time together. And we kind of were like, why are we doing this for somebody else? So we said, it's time for us to start our own business. And so we help with decluttering, organizing, moving concierge services, getting houses ready to hit the market. So just a variety of things that I think bring a lot of peace and calm to our clients.
Right. So I'm on your wonderful website, by the way, cleartheclutter.biz, and it really lays everything out beautifully. So home organization services, that's pretty clear, but closet design. So you're helping everyone once the beautiful closet's installed, or tell us about that.
Before, actually, we do have a few connections in the closet design, including we have one of the girls on our team. She works for a closet design and cabinet company. So that's great. And if they are needing a new closet or updates or upgrades, we can refer them to her and we can help in the process. And also she's a home organizer as well. So we can make sure that we're getting the right closet for you because it's not all just the same for everyone. Everyone's needs are different. So we can help customize. We can take everything out, get the closet installed, and then put everything back and make it look perfect.
That is amazing. I'm such a visual person, so I just would love that, but I need to knock walls out to have my favorite closet, So moving concierge, talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we really can help, help you find your movers, setting up services that you may need, connecting you with different vendors that you could maybe need for the new house or the previous house. Plus, we do all the packing, unpacking, picking up the materials, all of the good things to just kind of take that off your list.
That is amazing. So tell us about the process. Okay, we're listening to this and I want to start maybe with my kitchen or my pantry. Take us on that walk of what the process looks like.
We do a complimentary 30-minute in-home consultation because we really want to get our eyes on the spaces that might need some attention. And we ask people to kind of give us your biggest pain point first, and they kind of show us what that is. We take pictures, we do measurements because we do also help with like space planning. And if you might need product, some people aren't ready to move and they're kind of stuck in their house right now. So how can we make this house work for the needs of the family is what we really try to do. So we'll do that first and kind of get to know them and understand their goals. And then from there, we'll send over a proposal for, how long we think it might take and kind of get the ball rolling with that. But it's really simple. If there's product needed, we do the ordering of it. We pick it up. We take donations at the end. We take out the trash. So it's very full service.
I love that. What part of Charlotte? Do you work all of Charlotte and the surrounding area?
Yes.
Yeah, we even travel out of state for a few clients that we have, but we have some
fun. That's very fun.
To them. Philadelphia. Yeah, just lots of other people that trust us. This business is about trust. And people trust us in their homes. And some people require an extremely high level of trust and are high profile. And they refer us to other people that are looking for the same thing. And it saves them a lot of time that they don't have to go through services or through a million people to find somebody good.
Absolutely. That's excellent. Wow. Well, that would be a lot of fun. My wheels are spinning who you might be traveling to see. The virtual consultation I see on your, when does that happen on your website? I see that.
That's something we do offer if somebody is out of state and they want so we kind of can go through that process with them first and really understand again what their needs are and how we can better help them. Some people kind of just need us getting the ball rolling and giving them the ideas, and they're fine to execute on their own. But a lot of people that we work with, I mean, just like you hire your cleaning people or you outsource your laundry, a lot of people are doing this because they're very busy in their lives. And if they have a little time to themselves, necessarily reorganizing their closet is not top of the list.
Do you go back and do it again? Like if you did my closet,
we have a lot of clients that we see on a monthly basis, quarterly basis, things like that. And sometimes you might just get started with one space, maybe a pantry or something like that. And then, you realize, wow, this could make a big impact in my son's room or the playroom or somewhere else. So a lot of times we'll start with a small project and then we just kind of end up working with that client over time.
Well, it's a transformation mentally too. That whole declutter, like your tagline, elevate your life. Yeah, it's true. Does one project stand out in y'all's mind maybe as the most unique or unusual? You're laughing. Oh my.
They're all unique.
They're all unique.
They're never the same. Our clients, we love them. They're all great. A lot of times, larger families, careers, like sometimes can be a little bit scattered. So we can kind of like rein it in and get them kind of back to us. We do have one client that has a lot of sneakers. Mm-hmm. And so we've come up with creative ways to store those and display those.
Them. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
I think we both like the challenge of, again, every project is different. Every client's needs are different, and really coming up with solutions that they can help maintain after we leave. So I think it's fun for us to come up with a new idea or try something out. One of the things we're working on right now is coming up with some solutions for Lego storage, not just the Legos themselves, but so many of these building kits are these big elaborate ones, and these kids are putting those together, and they want to display them and keep them out and things like that. So I feel like we're always trying to come up with a different solution, based on what our clients, are dealing with.
That is so fun. I love that. So what are some of the misconceptions you guys run into when you're meeting with a client or in the process?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest ones, and also part of the reason that we always do an in-person consultation, because people a lot of times are embarrassed, to be honest. Everyone, when we come in, says, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. My house is a mess, whatever. And they maybe don't want to show us what's behind the door or what's on the other side of the closet. We want to make sure we know exactly what's there. We say, don't clean before we come. We want to see everything. We want to know what we're working with. And so I think the biggest misconception is maybe that they're going to be judged about how much they have, what they have, not knowing what to do with it. And some other people, I think, are worried. A lot of the, maybe older generations are worried that we're going to force them or make them get rid of things.
Yeah.
And things are really important to that generation. And we're really running into a lot of seniors that are going to be downsizing for various reasons. And the stuff that they have, their treasures, the hand-me-downs that they have, maybe for the younger generations, they don't really necessarily want them.
Right.
So navigating that, to make everybody comfortable and make sure that they know we're not going to make them do anything that they don't want to do.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, you get to touch on a lot of aspects of life. What is the most common room that people initially call you about?
Kitchens
are a big one.
And
closets. Kitchens and
primary closet.
I think too, a lot of times, so many people move in around Charlotte. People move into Charlotte. So many people move into Charlotte on a daily basis that I think a lot of times it's hard when people are moving into a new space to visualize how things might need to be set up because you're kind of used to one space. And when you're downsizing or you're getting a much bigger place, it becomes overwhelming having to come up with every decision of where everything should go and how it should work. And I think that is sometimes people get like that a little bit paralyzed in, you know what I mean, and having to make those decisions, that it's helpful just for us to come in and again understand what they want and need and then to execute for them.
I love that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm envious. What a fun job y'all have. Love
Well,
it. Love it.
Let us know if we can help you, Regina.
I will be embarrassed to show you my office. God. So when y'all aren't running this wonderful business, what do you like to do for fun? Where do you go?
My husband, he's a level 2 sommelier, so we love trying new restaurants and, you know, with wine and things like that. We have 3 rescue pets, so we spend a lot of time with them. And we love to travel, so just, you know, as much as we can do to kind of have a little fun outside of work is good.
Abby, how about you?
I'm the single one, so, and no pets, so I like to be home by myself. I do like to travel a lot, you know, spending time with my friends and family that live, you know, in the Carolinas, and music. I love music, concerts, things like that. So I'm kind of more of the introvert, but I love my reality TV as well. We were actually just on a reality TV show we just filmed this summer.
Where? Which one?
It's called The Blocks. And it's on their app and some other platforms, but that'll come out next year. And it's basically like an entrepreneurship boot camp that we went to for a week, competition in Tulsa for a week.
Wow. Yeah. Do you know the results?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
No
you'll
spoilers.
You'll have to watch and see.
Hey, we need an episode 2. Then when is that going to be revealed?
Well, we're hoping it'll come out next year. We're just not sure the time frame. You know, they do, you know, quite a few. They're always constantly filming and putting it out. So they'll let us know. We're going to do a watch party, and then maybe we can come back on the show, though, maybe talk a little bit more about it at that time.
And what channel do we find that?
They have, they're on Prime Video, and then they have their own app
and YouTube.
Okay.
So it's small. It's not like, you know, Traders or Survivor or anything like that's next.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
no.
I don't know if we need to do any more.
Well, Stephanie and Abby, it's been a pleasure getting to talk to you, and tell our listeners how to find you.
Yes, on our Instagram and our Facebook, and our Instagram is at @cleartheclutter_organizers. And then our Facebook is Clear the Clutter Professional Organizers. You can follow us there. And we've got great social media, a lot of really, really helpful tips for even if you're just trying to do a couple things yourself around the house, but you don't have to do it yourself. It's okay. Spend your time on things that you love, and we'll do the things that you don't love.
Love it. Love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm very excited about your success.
Thank you. We appreciate that. It's been an honor.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpsouthcharlotte.com. That's gnpsouthcharlotte.com, or call 980-351-5719.